So for this one, we're still talking about that concept of power. Now we have a weapon in our hands, a long staff. When you have a weapon, it's easier to learn how to generate power with the weapon. Okay? So once you learn how to do it with the weapon, then you'll be able to learn it easier with your body when you don't have a weapon, like kicks and punches and things like that. So right now, our goal is to hit super hard with the stick. Basically hit as hard as you can. But make sure you don't hit the mirrors, make sure that you check your surroundings, you're not hitting anybody. So make sure you have that right space. Don't hit the camera, nothing like that. So when you're doing this, you want to be able to, we'll have the left leg forward, and we want more range. So if you hold it too close, if you hold it too high up, you lose range. Like I can't hit him because I held it too high up. Imagine if I held it like this and I'm trying to hit like that. That makes sense, right? Right? So the higher up that you go, the less range that you have. So if you hold it down here, you have the most range. But if you held like this, you don't have any control, right? And you won't have power because it's just too much weight on this side opposed to this side. So this is not good, right? But if I start choking it up, now I have range and I have control. So normally what you do is you hold about maybe 2-3 inches from the bottom, right? And then you hold it up like maybe about here. And when you hit this type of strike, it's similar to like baseball. Like baseball players, they'll go like this, and then they'll swing like that, and they have super amount of power. It's similar to that. It's similar to like golfers. They'll hold the golf stick, and then they'll hit this way. It's similar to tennis. You're hitting like this. So it's a very natural way of hitting. It's not hard to learn. Just have to make sure that you hold it at the proper position. You notice you hold your hands too close, you have no control. You have to have a little higher. But if you have too high, then there's no power, and then you lose the range once again. So like I said, maybe about 2-3 inches from the bottom. Have your hand about right here. Okay? So we're going to start from where your shoulder is, right here, and not here. Because if I start from here, there's no power again. I start from here, now I have more power because it has to go all the way from my shoulder to here. Okay, to maximize the power, now if I turn like this to get more power, do you see why that's not good?
It's right now accidentally lose control.
Say again?
Because you might accidentally lose control.
Okay.
You're also facing away from them.
And also you're not
Okay,
having good aim.
you're facing away from them, and then another thing is you're telegraphing. Okay, you know what telegraph means? Like they can see it before it comes.
Oh.
And if they see it before it comes and they hit you first, then there's no point of cocking all the way back. And plus when you cock all the way back, yeah, like Ash was saying, you lose vision of the person. So you don't want to cock like this, okay? Because that's the telegraph. Because what they'll do, if somebody's really good, they'll just come jab at you while you're cocking back. You understand? But you're here, you face them, and then if you want more power, you need to put your body into it like this while you swing. So you don't just swing with your arms. You swing with your whole body by shifting your body like that. You understand? Okay? So you shift and you hit and you breathe out. And you hit as hard as you can. Another thing, don't make sure you don't let go of the stick.
Yeah.
If you let go of the stick, it's going to fly and
Ouch.
smash the mirror. So right here, make sure you have the proper distance. You want to hit about like right here. Don't get too close to the guy. Like what's wrong with getting too close?
You're not going to have enough power.
What else?
And
Lose range.
You lose range. And then also they can disarm you. The whole point of having a long stick is to hit them from far away. Like not to get so close to them so then you lose the advantage of having a long stick, you understand? Like they can literally kick and punch you when you get so close. But if you hit them from here, they can't kick and punch you understand? So don't get too close to them. And then obviously don't get too far where you miss them. You have to get the right range, like right there is like perfect. Okay? So stand at the right position and you strike, you breathe out really hard, you breathe out a long deep breath, and you basically hit as hard as you can. After you hit, you're probably gonna swing through and you might land like maybe about right here. So you swing like boom, and then you land right here, and you hit at this angle like this, coming from this angle to this temple, and then boom. And I'm telling you, if you get good at it, you can kill somebody with this one hit, like literally, right? This is a serious hit. So you from here, boom, you breathe out, okay? So we're gonna hit 3 times when you get up there, okay? Left leg forward. Okay? By the end of this, Bob might be broken. Hit hard. Or the stick might break.
Oh,
Next. Too close. Nice. If you break the stick, it's $30.
That's 3, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time doing this, but you know, the technique can improve. So we'll keep working on it, but you just want to hit and be balanced. So just think about it like you're here, you're up, and then you almost like come down into like an arrow stance. So then that power is coming from the up position to the down position. Okay? And you're very grounded, like there's no wobbling or anything like that after you hit. You get boom, and then you're very, very grounded. Okay? And you want to swing through, like you don't want to just stop at the head, like swing all the way through as you're hitting through the head down to there. And just make sure that you're really grounded with your footwork. You might start off like similar to maybe like a cat stance, and then when you end, you're like in kind of like a deep arrow stance. Okay? And then coordinate the whole motion with your breath as well. So now we're going to switch to the other side, and we're just going to keep switching back and forth. The other side might not be as powerful depending on, you know, if you're left or right-handed, but now we're working on the left side, or the left hand, with the power, okay? So make sure that you're not hitting anything. See, I don't know if you guys noticed, the problem is he'll go and he'll hit like this, and then his footwork is not moving with his upper body. Like it's not like that. It's like this. You see that? My footwork comes down with me. Boom, and it's not just like this, you understand? Like it's not just the upper body, your lower body has to move with the upper body. Breathe out. There you go. Back to the other side. Just keep practicing just like the other stuff. There you go, that's a lot better.
That's all.
Yeah. Breathe out, breathe out. Get used to breathing out, because if you hit hard, I should hear some type of breath. Better. We just gotta keep doing it, get used to it. Imagine like how many times a baseball player has to go, hit a home run to get good at it, Yeah. Breathe. Still more power potential. I think your legs are also kind of crossing, where it'll make you kind of off balance, because you're thinking sometimes you might stand too much like that and you're going like this, and that's not good balance. So another thing is, I think what you have to do is you step out. So you don't just stand like here and you stay where you're at. You step out like that. So so you step out of the line, so then you have a very strong stance like this. So I think that's what I'm failing to mention. Some of you are just going hitting and then you're off, and you're imbalanced and there's no power. It's the same. Basically, this technique is very similar to the roundhouse kick to get power. When you do a roundhouse kick, you step out to the side and then you kick. So if you just step linear, there's going to be not much power. You understand? So this one, go ahead and step out to the side to get that extra power. And once you get that extra power, you also feel a lot more stable, because now you're standing like this. The stick is going this way, and then there's stability there. But if you stand like this, imagine here, you're trying to hit really hard, and you go like that. You see the problem? It's like there's no balance, because this is standing here, and then your upper body is moving this way, and then your legs are going to get all like crisscrossed and things like that, and then you're going to be unstable. So go ahead, take a step out.
Step out.
Just step out. All this foam's coming out. He's like bleeding. You see all that right there? That's like his blood.
The tough boy. Still surviving.
You can take it.
Here's a second then.
Go too close, try to stand a little further.
Nice.
Nice. Dang, look at it. You got cut more. See that?
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah!
Oh.
Yeah!
Wow.
There you go. It's getting better. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, your footwork, I still want you to be more grounded. Because what's happening, you're going like this. You're going like that. So it's just, you just want to be like very grounded and stable. Because you're still hitting hard. It's just, but it's not just all about hitting hard sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm using the
yeah.
like the different muscles than I should be.
I think you could even hit harder, but then also what's important is being balanced and in control right after the hit. Before the hit and after the hit, so then you can follow up with other techniques.
Right.
Because imagine somebody who's like wants to hit him as hard as he can, and he goes like this, you know,
Yeah.
like he's just not in control, right? So it's different than just being like, boom, hitting really hard and staying in control.
Right.
You know, so your legs are just kind of everywhere. You just want to get more stable with that. Just so that we keep doing it, just focus on that. Yeah. Right leg forward. He was getting tired. Your feet, you have to step out. Open up your stance.
Playing so much. Look at really tiny droplets.
There you go.
I felt it all the time.
Nice. All right.